There was a report that came out earlier this week talking about the possibility of Steph Curry teaming up with LeBron James in Los Angeles, becoming a Laker. Here's my take on this. When I heard it, I laughed because I'm like, no. And from kind of what we know about Curry, it doesn't seem like he's that dude, although he did get KD. Although, reports say it was more not Andre Drummond, but more of a Draymond Green recruiting him. But nevertheless, he wasn't opposed to Kevin Durant coming. So he's played on super teams before. And the more I thought about Steph Curry in a Lakers jersey, the more it won me over. And not just because I want to see him play with LeBron and, and who wouldn't. But really because of him and the trajectory of his career, what it could do for his career. Steph Curry should definitely entertain becoming a Laker. Steph Curry is a man of faith. His family is a man of faith. His family are people of faith. His wife, they should definitely go on a fast this offseason. They should fast, and they should pray, sackcloth and ashes, and they should really ask the Lord, what would be best. What would be best? What would be best? Because this is not something to just sleep on. Because if Curry's got chips on his mind, he needs to entertain going to the Lakers. And I'll give you 3 reasons why. Okay? Reason number 1. Steph Curry should entertain becoming a Laker because he'll never win another championship in a Golden State Warriors uniform. That day is over. It's over. The Splash Brothers are drowning. You could even say the Splash Brothers have drowned. You can't trust Clay in his injury. Draymond Green has just gone backwards offensively. He still can do what he needs to do defensively. You can never really build anything around Draymond anyway. You can't trust Clay with his injury. If you're Steph, you can't really trust yourself. You've been nicked up a lot. Your supporting cast sucks. When you went to 4 straight finals, you had a great bench. You were known for your rotation. That does not exist right now. He will never win another championship in a Golden State Warriors uniform, which leads us to point number 2 on why he should entertain becoming a Laker. Nobody cares what Steph Curry does if it doesn't include championships. I don't care if he makes 23s in a game. That's the double-edged sword of being a champion, especially a multiple times over. Once you're like the 3-time champion, we don't care. We want to see you win it again. Or at least be in it again. After Jordan won 2-3 chips, nobody was watching to see what he did and see if he made the All-Star game. No. They want to see this guy get chipped up again. Want to see him get chipped up 3 more times. We want to see Steph Curry in the finals. That's where we want to see Steph Curry. We want to see Steph Curry playing in the finals. And there's no way he's getting to the finals if he stays in Golden State. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Especially as the West is constructed now, man. You got Dame. You got the Jazz. You got the Phoenix Suns, man. You got the Lakers. Don't sleep on the Spurs, man. Buddy. He cannot win another chip as long as he is in Golden State. And nobody cares what he does if it's not related to championships. I mean, I think he's doing an okay job with his shoe deal with Under Armour, but I mean, who cares about his shoes if he's not winning championships? Nobody. Number 3. Steph Curry should entertain becoming a Laker because it's his best shot at beating Brooklyn Nets. Let's just say something happens, right? Aliens come from above and snatch all of the powers away, all of the basketball powers away from every team in the West besides Golden State. And Golden State somehow makes it out of the West. And they're playing, don't get it twisted, don't fool yourself. The Nets are going to represent the East multiple times over. They play the Nets in the finals. Even if they get to the finals to play the Nets, Nets in 6. It's not going to happen. Maybe even 5. They might even sweep them. It's not going to happen. If you're Steph Curry, you have to be thinking about championships. And if you're thinking about championships, you have to understand that the biggest hindrance to you getting a champ, well, you got 2 hindrances now, since you're not a Laker. If you're a Laker, your biggest hindrance to getting a championship are the Brooklyn Nets. If you're not a Laker and you're in the West, the biggest hindrance to you getting the championship are the Lakers and the Nets. So you got to deal with the Lakers. And just if some freakish happens and you get past the Lakers, you can't get past the Nets. It's not happening. So if you have any dreams on winning another championship, Steph Curry, I'm not saying you should just do it, just sign. But man, you need to entertain what it is you want to do. And you can hear from his press conferences, man. He's not happy with losing. He's not happy with losing.